when that Turner was rolling, what ways did you have to live in that day? It was one or two options. You either stay with the slave master, or you roll with Nat Turner and get busy and get to work. Everybody love Harriet Tubman. Same thing. When Harriet Tubman knocked on your door with that shotgun and said it's time to go, you had two options of life in that moment. And your option was either to stand with your oppressor or to stand with your brother. Ain't want no other option in that day, man. And I'm telling you today, in 2022 in Raleigh, North Carolina, there ain't no other option, man. You either join with America and end up with the same fate as P&B Rock, or you join with Commander Jenny YAHANNA and the I.S.U.P.K. and you live, man, and you live, and you change your life, and then you save your brothers, man, so that they don't gotta die, man.
I.S.U.P.K.
Because the I.S.U.P.K. is not affiliated with no other Hebrew Israelite group or any religious group in any way, man. You understand? The I.S.U.P.K. stands alone, because alone, the I.S.U.P.K. is responsible for changing the lives of blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, man. This is the only place that you could do it. Give me Zephaniah 2:1. This is the only place that we're going to actually change the lives of our people, man. Nowhere else. If you in some fake Israelite group wearing fringes on your t-shirt, teaching that you need to worship the dark side of the moon, man, then you are not in the truth, man. You understand? If you're not under the I.S.U.P.K., you are not in the truth. If you worship in Islam and you in that masjid or that mosque, bowing your head 5 times a day, praying, man, you are not in the truth, man. And that is the reason why our people are still dying, man. You want to know why our people are still dying in the streets, ordering waffles and pancakes? It's because we too busy worshiping rocks, man. We too busy worshiping white Jesus and they Christianity, man. And while we worshiping white Jesus and submitting ourselves to white supremacy, man, our people are getting killed in the background, man. Because we don't know how to serve us or how to love each other, man. Because these other religions teach us to love the people of the religion, man. How can we be in the truth worshiping after Allah when Allah is the God of the Middle Easterns, man? Who we bowing our head to 5 times a day? Allah ain't for the people that's living in the ghettos of Raleigh. Allah ain't here feeding the people that's living on the bridges, man. Allah is arming up them Middle Easterns to go to war with America, man. That's what Allah is doing. And the same goes for Cesar Borgia, man. That white Jesus Christ that they try to push on us with Christianity, man. That don't got, matter of fact, drop that. Give me John chapter 10 and verse 7, man. Go there first. Because there is a way that black people is going to come together, man, and it ain't through Christianity. We done tried that for 400 years. Christianity ain't done nothing for black people, man. It ain't done nothing except get us killed, man. And it's just like a devil to murder your people, enslave your people for 400 years. And then now, here we are in 2022, and now they got their governments, and they got their armies, and they got their infrastructure, and they run the world, and now they run around waving flags thinking that we supposed to love them still because they peaceful now, man. That devil ain't peaceful. He ain't peaceful with you. He only ain't hanging you from trees no more because we done submitted ourselves to him, man. We ain't trying to run away from the plantation no more. We ain't trying to rebel against our slave masters no more. That's why he ain't hanging you from tree to tree, man. But the plantation is in our spirit, man. Like we become homeborn slaves, man. The reason they had to hang us and lynch us and burn us at the stake was because black people weren't in order. Our spirit wasn't trying to join themselves to America. But now, after 400 years, we stand for the national anthem. We stand for the flag that murdered our forefathers and enslaved our forefathers, man, because we joined ourselves to them, because we've been beaten, man. And that's Christianity, man. That's Christianity, and that's Islam, and it's also these fake Israelite groups, man. You in a fake Israelite group, you are not in the truth. Commander General YAHANNA gave the order for all fake Israelites to come home, man, to come back to One West, where it started in 1969, man. Read what you got.
10 verse 7. This is the book of John, chapter 10, verse 7. Then said Yahushua unto them again, Verily, verily, I say unto you, I am the door of the sheep.
This is Christ, man, talking to the people, man. And he said that I am the door of the sheep, man. Now, if we know anything about a door, if you walk through the door, that means what? That means you welcome in that place, man. But there's one way to getting into what Christ was doing, man, to getting into the truth, which is what Christ is talking about. Read.
Verse 8. All that ever came before me are thieves and robbers.
All that came before me are thieves and robbers, man, because they ain't do it like how Christ did it, man. They didn't follow under Christ. They not in the truth, man. And so you see all these fake Israelites, they wake up and in 2018, 2019, decide that because they got a little bit of breakdown of the Bible, that they gonna go start some Israelite group and free our people, man. Christ ain't never known them, man. They not in the truth, man. Read.
But the sheep did not hear them. Verse 9. I am the door. By me, if any man enter in, he shall be saved.
By me, if any man enter in, he shall be saved, man. There is one way blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians gonna be saved, and that's by coming into the I.S.U.P.K. under Commander General YAHANNA, man. And that's the truth, man. And if you believe anything different, then step up to the plate. Go to verse 1. If you believe anything different, then step up to the plate and prove to us that Islam is gonna save our people. Prove to us that your fake Israelite group is gonna save our people. Prove to us that Christianity gonna save our people, but you can't, and you won't step up to the plate because you're a coward. Because you're a coward. You ain't even got no faith in your fake religion, man. You understand? Read what you got.
This is the book of John, chapter 10, verse 1. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way.
He climbing up some other way, man. Meaning they don't come through the door. They don't come through the truth. They don't do like these brothers is doing and put on all black and do their 90 days and become troopers into the school, man. They climb up over the walls, man. They enter in some other way and create their own fake Israelite camp and believe that they supposed to worship the dark side of the moon, which is disgusting, man. Which is why our people still get killed, man. Our people still get killed because they don't want to be under order, man. They don't want to be under discipline and that structure that Christ had laid down his life for us to build, man. And let me ask you a question. What sense does that make, man? What sense does that make for brothers who wasn't rolling with Christ to have some authority in the earth when they didn't have to go through the things that the disciples had to go through, man? There was brothers that lost their father and Christ told them that they couldn't even mourn. They had to go and work. They didn't even get the chance to mourn. They didn't get the correction that Christ gave the disciples, but they went in some other way, man. They go in some other way and create their own fake Israelite group thinking they doing something when they ain't doing nothing but helping us lose this kingdom, man. You understand? Read.
The same is a thief and a robber. Verse 2.
That's it. The same as a thief and a robber. Give me Zephaniah 2:1. You understand? The same as a thief and a robber coming to steal the glory from the Lord, man. If you're a fake Israelite out here, man, by the way of my voice, or if you watching this on internet, man, you better call the closest school and the I.S.U.P.K. near you, man, and you better come put your brick in, man, because that's what Christ said. There's only one way. And it ain't your way, man. It ain't the dark side of the moon. It ain't worshiping the stars. It ain't celebrating holidays. It ain't teaching that we can't sleep with white women or that we can't molest and rape women, man. It ain't none of that, man. But it's under the strict tutelage of the I.S.U.P.K, man. And that's the one way that we gonna be saved, man. Read what you got.
This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
That's what the Bible telling blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to do. To gather together, man. This is what your Christian pastor supposed to be telling you. But your Christian pastor is a sucker, man. He's a sucker, man. He a goddamn joke. You think your Christian pastor love you because he opened up the church doors on Sunday and sing hallelujah praise dance, man. When that pastor don't give a damn about you, man. He ain't out here on the front lines. He ain't out here speaking to the brothers that don't got the money to put inside of his church. He don't care about you, man. All he care about is them people with them Bentleys. He care about them brothers who got the Mercedes Benzes who could drop $1,000 into the pulpit, man. But your Christian pastor don't give a damn about the poor or the fatherless, man. About the weak of all people, man. Which is why he disgusting. And we need to know that. We need to understand that so that we don't stop getting bamboozled by him, man. We going into the Christian church. What's going on, brother? We going into the Christian church and we giving all of our money to these pastors, man. For what? For what? How much we done gave the Christian church? Over $100 billion in 10 years. And look at the condition of our people, man. Look at the condition of our people. How many schools did the Christian church open up for black people? How many bus systems did the Christian church open up for black people, man? None. Zero. Zero. So why are we still giving them our money, man? When they ain't doing nothing but pimping out our people, man. Molesting our children, man. And turning our women into whores, man. To hell with the Christian church, man. And the Muslim mosque, man. To hell with all of it, man. Because it's only going to destroy our people. But the Lord wants us to come together nonetheless, man. But again, like we just read, it's only one way we could do that. It's only one way we could do that, huh? You understand? How many of y'all know about Nat Turner? I ever heard of Nat Turner, right? Nat Turner famous for what? His rebellion against the Turner plantation and other plantations where he was at, man. When Nat Turner was rolling, what ways did you have to live in that day? It was one or two options. You either stay with the slave master or you roll with Nat Turner and get busy and get to work. Everybody love Harriet Tubman. Same thing. When Harriet Tubman knocked on your door with that shotgun and said it's time to go, you had two options of life in that moment. And your option was either to stand with your oppressor or to stand with your brother. Ain't want no other option in that day, man. And I'm telling you today, in 2022 in Raleigh, North Carolina, there ain't no other option, man. You either join with America and end up with the same fate as P&B Rock, or you join with Commander Jenny YAHANNA and the I.S.U.P.K. and you live, man, and you live, and you change your life, and then you save your brothers, man, so that they don't gotta die, man. You understand? Read.
This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
Oh, nation not desired, man. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, we all got one thing in common. All of us done been enslaved by our oppressor, man. And it ain't no different. You look at the Native American Indians and the Trail of Tears. They murdered 77 million of our brothers and pushed them on reservations and did what? After they pushed them on reservations, what they do? They break the treaty and then push them further and further and further. Well, now here we are in Durham, North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina, and I know y'all see it. What's the word I'm looking for? Gentrification. They push you in projects and ghettos, and then when they ready to take over that land, what they do? Raise the property tax, raise the rent, and so they know you can't afford it, and which makes you do what? Now you gotta uproot, and you gotta move further and further onto another reservation, or better yet, a ghetto, onto another project, man. They doing the same thing to you, and then at the same time, while all this is happening, our Mexican brothers is out there in the border of Mexico, stuck in cages, man. We got one thing in common, man. Our oppressor is the devil, and he is out to kill us, man. He is out to murder and to destroy all of us, which is why the Lord said we should gather together, man. When you see blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you got to know that that's your brother. And that's how you stop P&B Rock from dying. That's how you stop King Von from dying. That's how you stop Pop Smoke from dying, man. Whether they rich or they poor, man, we got to learn that we can't murder each other, because there's a murderous bastard on the earth that can't sleep without murdering us, man. They can't sleep without all people being this. Nobody's care about your disgusting spit, because the Lord gonna spit on you, man. You understand? The Lord gonna deal with you, and y'all see it, man. Y'all see it right there. And so after this, man, what gives you the idea that we should ever love them, man? You got that sister Halle Bailey who playing the Little Mermaid, and America is in an uproar over it because she black, man. What that mean? What you should take that, man, and you should learn from that, because America does not want to see you prosper, man. But all of the things that we seeing, man, is more of a reason for us to separate, man. Y'all see just now firsthand that we already know, we done brought out many a times that this picture, even in the Bible, the Christian church use this same Bible, do they not? And even in the Bible that they use, it does not depict Christ as looking like this blue-eyed, stringy-haired devil, man. It don't make him look like that. So even in their religion, it's a lie. But we all know that that devil has murdered our people, enslaved our people. So we throw that image on the ground, and y'all brothers step on it because you understand. You understand that that image has enslaved your people. You understand the hurt that has caused your people. When they did the Trail of Tears, they said what? It was manifest destiny. Right. They said that the Lord gave them the right to kill them Native American Indians, which is why you step on that sign. But look at that African, man. Right. That African don't feel the hurt that you feel. Right. He don't understand the pain that you have. Right. He ain't go through the things that you went through, which is why he can't join you in this battle, and you should never join him, man. Right. You should let him eat his fufu and his disgusting little piece that he had, man. Don't join with the African. Don't join in their parades, man. Let them be disgusting and dirty and fly worshipers all on their own, man. But black people, we gotta join each other. Black people, we got a problem, and we got an enemy that we have to fight against, man. You understand? And again, our fight ain't carnally. Our fight ain't going up and picking up guns and creating some movement to fight against our oppressor, because that's stupid. You understand? That comes from idiot leadership that gives you the idea that we gotta fight physically with our oppressor, man. When we ain't have to fight physically with them Africans. Them Egyptians had us in slavery just like we enslaved today, and the Lord killed them with frogs. The Lord killed them with locusts and with plagues, and devoured them in the Red Sea, man. To this day, they still finding relics on them chariots under the Red Sea to this day, man. You understand? And that's where Pharaoh and all of them rest of them stinking Egyptians is at right now. They swimming, man. You understand? And that's what the Lord will do for you if we come together, man. And we learn that we can't murder each other because you from this neighborhood or you from this neighborhood, or because you rock this color or you rock that color, man. That's stupid, that's stupid. And how many of y'all know, how many of y'all have ever left the city, right? This is something that always killed me, man. You leave the city, you go on vacation somewhere to a different city, and when you go in there, you see all the people that's from your city, and they yelling out Bull City or or Raleigh, the real 919, whatever the case may be, and ain't none of them killing each other. They all having a good time. But here's the problem. Why when we leave our homes is it easier for us to have a good time? Because the oppression of living in the ghettos is lifted up from us, man. But when we back home, we suffering from oppression. We suffering from dealing with rats and roaches and our grandmama getting kicked out the house, and we gotta find some way to survive. And so because of that, it drives us mad. It drives us crazy, man. And then our oppressor, they look at you like you dogs. They look at you like you super predators, man. Put our oppressor inside the ghettos for a week, and they be jumping off the top floor thinking they gonna kill themselves. They'll be jumping off the second building, the second window, thinking they gonna die, man, until they can get back into the penthouse where they really gonna die from jumping off, man. Because they couldn't deal with the conditions you dealing in, man. They couldn't live in the ghettos that you live in, to live in the projects that you live in. They couldn't be on the plantations like you, man. They would have died in weeks. They wouldn't have made it. That jumped off the top floor. Con, that Bath and Body Works billionaire that jumped off the top floor. All oppressors, man. They lose one stock and they jump out of a building, man, as if the building was on fire. But they look at you like we something, like we trash, man. Like we the scum of the earth, man. Man, our oppressor is weak, man. He is weak, and his kingdom is crumbling. It's falling right now, and this is the time where black people have to come together. Read that again.
This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourself together, yea, gather together, O nation not desire. Verse 2, before the decree bring forth, before the days pass, as the chaff, before the fierce anger of the Most High come upon you. Before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you, man, there is going to be a day, and when Christ come back, and he gonna bring judgment on this earth, man, and we gonna have to be together. But here's the thing,
We can't come together as black people but still be separated. We got to come together on one accord, meaning we all got to know one thing, and that is the truth of the Bible, man. We all got to know that that our oppressor is the devil. We all got to know that we can't eat shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster, that it is a sin to sleep with your brother, sister, that we can't sell drugs to all people. We all got to know the same thing, otherwise it's going to be weakness in us, man. You understand? And that's the only way we're going to get that is in the ISUPK.